Hey folks, Scott here, the amateur angler, and I just got back in from fishing this afternoon. I was out on Conestoga Lake. My last video you would have seen I had a nice evening catching a big pike. And I got another nice one today, and I used again the new Scatter Rap minnow. So this is the minnow 11, so it's an 11 centimeter body bait. And I did really well with it. Anyways, it was a nice fish, but the real interesting part to it came when I brought the fish in the boat. And for years, I confess, I didn't take as good a care of getting the hooks out of the fish when I had caught it. And over the past number, it's become really important for me to get a good release. Including there are times when I've simply cut a hook off and left a hook in a mouth. There are times when I've left an entire lure in a big fish's mouth in order to get that fish out and alive. Its path of least resistance, or what are the odds? Is it better to try, keep that fish out of the water, maybe risk nicking a gill or something as I'm trying to get a hook out, or am I better off just cutting it off, letting it go, and hoping that fish will throw the bait later? And a lot of people don't believe that fish can survive with hooks in their mouths, or that they have a chance of survival. Well, this fish I caught today, as I'm bringing it in, I've got this lure in its mouth, and also was this jig. Okay, so this is a 3/8 jig on a grub tail here, and this was hooked, and it was a fairly fresh hook, because you can tell based on the wound. So not only was this fish alive, but it was thriving and was quite able to take a good smack at an 11-inch lure. First time it's happened for me. What was interesting is there was another boat that was jigging really nearby where I caught this fish, so I'm wondering how fresh this was. But when you are releasing the fish and you do have a deep hook set or something where you can't get that hook out, really give some consideration to taking some side cutters and either cutting the hook clean off, or sometimes just unhook that lure and let the fish go. Over time, it may be better to let that hook fall out naturally on its own, let it dissolve, or give that fish a chance to just throw it themselves. Anyways, hope you like that tip, and gives you a little confidence to let you know you can do that. More tips coming up on future editions of The Amateur Angler.